Am I late? Hi, it's Gerald from Brandon, Manitoba in Canada. Here to have a little talk. It's just a short little clip on a topic that I really enjoy, and it's a little bit Shakespearean if you notice the title, "To Be or Not to Be Wealthy." That question can be asked of pretty much everything, because ultimately I think what old Shakespeare was talking about was choice, and like I say, it's pretty much a wide open topic when you talk about choice. Everything in life is a choice, and so you can attach that phrase that is so famous by Shakespeare, "To be or not to be." You know, you can be to be or not to be wealthy, to be or not to be poor, to be or not to be a carpenter, to be or not to be a chef, to be or not to be anything, really. So, but today, for this topic, we're going to talk about wealthy, to be or not to be, and I guess I choose wealthy. I don't see any reason to choose the other one. I don't choose to be poor. I don't choose to be average. I choose to be extraordinary. That's all a choice in your head. You can just choose it. So you can say, I choose to have a crappy day today when you wake up in the morning. Well, why would anybody do that? I mean, that's utterly ridiculous, don't you think? I choose to be happy. I choose to have a great day. As soon as I wake up in the morning, and I've been practicing this for about a year now, something I read in a book, and it just kind of clicked. You know, I've probably seen it many times over the years, but it just didn't click. And that's usually the way it is for most people. It takes a certain way of saying it, and you know, maybe it's a certain book or something just comes along, and then all of a sudden, pop, and it just goes, wow, why didn't I ever think of that before? And so that's what happened to me about a year ago, and it changed my life. I wake up in the morning, and you know, first thing I do is I'm really thankful that I woke up, of course. So I mean, that's always a great thing when your eyes open up and you go, holy crap, I'm still breathing. So that's great, and then in that very moment, I just decide right there and then, before I crawl out of bed, I just decide that I'm going to have a great day. And I tell you the honest to God truth, it works. It really, really does. And the next question is, you know, do I ever fail? Absolutely, because I ain't no saint. And you know, outside influences, you can beat them off with a stick, but every once in a while, they get you. So you have your momentary lapses. But that's okay. That's okay, because, you know, I mean, let's stay real here, right? You know, life is a testing place, not a resting place, and you know, sometimes I pass the test and sometimes I don't. But predominantly, and you know, or in other words, more often than not, I pass the test. And if I don't, I already know as it's happening that I'm failing the test. You know, something comes up and I go, grr. And I just say, whoa, and I can fix it, you know, in a few seconds, you know, less than a minute for sure. You know, after that person cuts me off in traffic, you know, I might have that momentary lapse and, you know, and behave in a way that's, you know, that I won't describe on this video, but by the next block, it's over. You know, I'm done with that, and that's a choice, to be or not to be angry. You know, getting back to wealth, wealth is a choice, to be or not to be wealthy. If you want to be wealthy, you just have to make some choices and move in the direction of that choice. It really is that simple, and that's what I decided. And you wouldn't believe what happened after I made that decision and started moving towards that. Things just started to appear, and I mean that. You know, it doesn't mean that things just fall out of the sky. You sit in your living room and you think about a Maserati and the things in your driveway. It doesn't work that way. You have to get up and you have to move. You have to move in the direction of your desires, of your goals, of you know, the things that you want. So again, I'll say it again, to be or not to be. And as I said, I made that decision, and as soon as I started moving in that direction, people started to show up in my life. And you know, I'm online. I never thought I would be, but I'm making friends all over the world, and these folks are absolutely the best people in the industry that I'm in. Why did I find them? Simply because I decided to. I decided to do something with my life instead of taking my last dying breath, you know, wishing I had I decided to take action. And then these people started showing up in my life, and I've met some of the most tremendous people, and the community that I'm involved with, they do nothing but edify people. You know, nobody ever says it, but you know, I've seen the quote numerous times in different things that I've read, and I believe these people embody this quote. If you knew just how powerful your thoughts were, you would never ever have another negative one again. And that is so powerful. And it's so true. Because when you're thinking negative thoughts, what do you get? You get negative stuff going on all the time. I mean, and it just goes on and on and on, and it's with you, and you go to bed with it, you wake up with it, and you spend your whole day with it, and you know, momentary you know, flights of happiness along the way. But when you have nothing but positive thoughts, or you concentrate on those positive thoughts, and you make those choices, and to be instead of not to be, and you focus on the positive aspect of that thought, it's amazing what happens. So anyway, that's you know, I'm getting long and drawn out here. That's what I do. I'm involved with a community of people that talk about these very things, and we're creating wealth, and that's what I want to do for you as well. So it's one of my first videos. I really suck at it, but you know, I'm you know, I'm stretching myself. I'm getting out of my comfort zone, and that's what you got to do. I'll learn to love these things, because I know all the people that I'm involved with right now, they can't wait to do their next video, and they all say the same thing. They hated it when they first started. So I'm going to sign off right now. To be or not to be wealthy, to be or not to be happy, to be or not to be, you know, whatever you want in your life. Click the button below, and I'll tell you more, and I'll introduce you to some fantastic people. All right. Catch you later.